Welcome to the Cabarrus Arts Council's Breakfast for the Arts.
Now's the time to seize the day. Now's the time to make a pay. Nothing can break us, no one can make us swiftly forward fly. One for all and all, one for all and all, one for all and all. Forward!
If you've been to visit us in downtown Concord this past year, you know we are committed to the messy process of building a new foundation, right? It's not easy for us or for our neighbors, many of whom are here today, but we know that a new foundation is worthwhile. So if you've been holding back on thinking somebody else will step up or someone will come out to the shows, now is when we need you. As a donor, as an audience member, and as a friend. The Cabarrus Arts Council thrives when we all contribute our time, talent, and treasure. This is our biggest fundraiser, folks. So thank you all for being a part of this thriving community. It is a pleasure to serve here with you.
You all might know me, if you didn't before, you do now, as the Waffle House guy. And it's true, I have published not one, but 2 books photographing through the windows of Waffle House restaurants across the southeastern United States as a way to talk about economic precarity and how hard it can be for many of us in this country to get ahead no matter how hard we try. But I do other things as well. All of my artistic projects and my studio practice uses the visual languages of landscape and architecture, the built environment around us, to talk about who we are as a society, and to ask hard questions and hopefully have nuanced conversations that bring us together as we recognize our similarities, because those are just as strong, if not stronger, than any differences we might have. And what connects all of us is the Cabarrus Arts Council, and the dedicated and passionate work that they do to support and promote the arts and arts education. Truly, the artistic and cultural experiences that the Cabarrus Art Council enables enriches our community. So thank you for supporting the Cabarrus Arts Council and making a meaningful difference in our communities.
Like a bird in a cage, I broke in and demanded that somebody free it. There was a kid with a head full of doubt. So I'll scream till I die, the last of bad thoughts are finally out.
The arts are stronger in Cabarrus County because of our businesses, and our businesses are stronger because of the arts. In fact, a recent arts and economic prosperity study found that audience members who participated in the arts in Cabarrus County in 2022 contributed over $7.5 million back to the local economy. That's money spent on performances, yes, but it's also money spent with our local small businesses. And as an economic developer, that's the kind of math I get really excited about. And as a Cabarrus County resident and a mother who cares deeply about the small business community here, that's also the kind of math I get really excited about. And I hope it's something you all can get excited about too.
Good morning. So recently I had the opportunity to speak with a lovely woman, Miss Gail Crump, on the phone, and she shared some really beautiful stories about Miss Brooks with me. So I wrote a story and a poem that we'll share here today. The story will be told through the lens of Miss Crump, and Juanita B. Green will share that, and I will share the poem. May the community reach out to you when it finds itself in need, and may you be the courageous one to answer that beautiful call. May you pull from everything that you have inside, your desire to give, your spirit to provide, and may your life serve as a testament to all.
Miss Brooks is like a godmother, a second mama, a surrogate mother to me. I was 15 years old when we first met. I was in the 10th grade at Northwest Cabarrus, and she was a computer literacy typing teacher. Now, she was not my teacher, but she was an advisor for the club that I was a part of. There was quite a bit of racism back in the schools, so many students formed a multicultural organization. That helped us learn about each other's cultures and be a safe space for each other. Of course, Ms. Brooks was the advisor. She was a beautiful Black woman with a powerful presence, and I was drawn to her. She had this lovely, long, coarse, beautiful Black hair that she would curl, and it was so pretty. I would ask her, "Miss Brooks, let me play in your hair." She would say, "No," but I would play in it anyway. My mother had become disabled and could not be there for me in the way that I needed. It was like a second nature for Ms. Brooks to fill in the gap. She gave me rides home from school. Throughout the years, she was there for all of my big and small life moments. She was firm and loving with me and showed up for me time and time again, and that has never stopped. Ms. Brooke never stops. She never quits. That could be because of her story. Before she was Ms. Brooks, she was Willie Ruth Brooks. As a girl, her mother died and she was raised in foster care. That was not an affirming environment. She was told often that she would never amount to anything, especially because she had a speech impediment. They told her that she would never be much, but she graduated from high school, made her way to Nova Scotia College, and unfortunately, her speech impediment would impede her progress. But she wasn't able to finish college at the time, so she moved to New York and became a maid. But she knew that she was meant for more in this world, so she took it upon herself to learn how to pronounce words that she could not understand, taught herself the power of her voice and how to speak and use words. While she was doing all of that, she worked and saved money. Then she went back to Concord, North Carolina, and finished what she started. Graduated from Nova Scotia College. After that, she went to the military. She was in the military for 20 years, was a major in the Army. After that, she came back to Concord, became a teacher, and taught all of us what she taught herself. Ms. Brooks taught us how to speak with power and precision. She taught us how to show up like we were meant to be in this world. She was a woman with a worldview, and she gave that to us. When we used to have those meetings after school, we would get to sing gospel songs. So Ms. Brooks started a choir for us. It eventually grew into a community choir. She founded the Multicultural Community Student Union, and we would sing everywhere. Like we sang on BET for Bobby Jones Gospel. She did that. She led us. She took us places that we could never have gone if it not would have been for her. Miss Brooks was like a second mom to me. Having her in my life has changed my life, but it has not only been me. She's taught and guided and been there for so many students and people in Cabarrus County. We could never name them all. She has shown up for so many people here in ways that were life-changing. The Multicultural Community Student Union has been going strong for over 30 years. That's all Ms. Brooks. Her footprint, her contributions, her legacy deserves to be understood, documented, celebrated, and honored. What an honor it has been to be supported and nurtured and raised by Willie Ruth Brooks. What an honor it has been to be supported and nurtured and raised by Willie Ruth Brooks. What an honor it has been to be supported and nurtured and raised by Willie Ruth Brooks.
May the community reach out to you when it finds itself in need. And may you be the courageous one to answer that beautiful call. May you pull from everything that you have inside, your desire to give, your spirit to provide, and may your life serve as a testament to all. May you wake up every morning with intention, with a fierce desire to get out there and be the vision, lead with vision. May you walk a path that was laid out for you. May you create pathways for future generations, and may you gift them with truth. May you give them your presence and attention. May you hold space for them. May you reach them from multiple dimensions. May you show them a world that they might not see without you as their guide. May you soften their hearts and open their eyes. Remind them to speak with authority. Give them discipline and discernment from a visionary who was loving and stern, willing and wise, creative and courageous. May you gift your community with songs that sang praises and the ability to sing on all of the world's stages. May you teach them, but be much greater than a teacher. May you advise them, open doors of possibility for a future generation of leaders. May your story of defying odds and going the places that others thought that you couldn't go serve as a reminder that limitations imposed by others are merely a reflection of them, and that our lives come alive when we reach from within, that not a stutter or a stammer or any impediment of speech can break a woman who is determined to live, can get in the way of a community builder who was born to lead. From a maid to a major. Major moves are made when we are born to be legendary. When our community needs us, when the children believe in us, we find the Ruth Brooks inside of us, and everything else is secondary. May we build in our communities the structures, the programs that sustain us for years and years and years to come. May we lead like Ruth Brooks. May we be who we needed when we were young. May we beat the odds and break the barriers and open the doors and stand in the gap. May we create the spaces and sing on all of the world's stages the praises of the Ruth Brooks of the world, those who give without limitations and those who keep our communities intact. Thank you, Ms. Brooks. Thank you.
And with that, we say thank you for making this the best Breakfast for the Arts we've ever had. Thank you all so much.